YouTube friends, and welcome to my channel, new and returning subscribers. It's Margie from the Budget Evolution, where we have fun saving our money. Today we are going to be working on our September monthly budget, and boy, man, the summer just flew by. So we are going to be using our Easy Cash Budget Extended Planner. This is from Lisa from Beautifully Me and You. You should check out her channel. She's a lot of fun to watch. Okay, where are we? We are, no, that's August. Okay, September. So I did go ahead and fill this out because it does take a little bit of time, and sometimes I'm not paying attention and I forget stuff. So I think I might have to change some of this because I think I have to add something. So, well, we'll get to that. So for our goals, I can't think. It's the weekend, it's September 3rd, it's Labor Day weekend, and I'm like in a little mini vacation mode. I have done nothing. And when I mean nothing, I got to play. I'm love playing Minecraft, but I don't normally get a chance to play. I'm very creative. I love crafts and things like that, but with working and doing my sewing business, sometimes I just don't have the time. So when I get a weekend like this, where it was like I had Friday off, and then I had Saturday, Sunday, and I'm off on Monday, so that's a 4-day weekend. I love to just relax and just, you know, do what I want to do instead of what I have to do. So our goals for September is we are going to continue to track our daily expenses. We are also going to track our no spend days. This does not include my side business. I'd love to reach 250 subscribers, which we are so close, because I want to do a giveaway for 250 subscribers. We are 6 subscribers away. I'm sure you guys can do it. If you really love my content, it is free to hit that subscribe button. And then if you decide later on that you really don't like my channel, then unsubscribe. I don't know. Hey, if my videos are not what you want to watch, then nobody's forcing you. But if you think you might like it, hit the subscribe button. So anyway, we are going to do a 3-day expense hold on spending. So that means that when I put something in my cart, like today I put something in my cart and I'm only on day 1. So I gotta wait 2 more days before I decide, do I really need it or should I buy it? So what else is going on? So we have only 3 paychecks this month, not a magic month, but that's okay. But what happens in this month is both my husband's paycheck, which happens on the 21st because it's every 3rd Thursday of the month for his Social Security. That's how his comes out. And my second paycheck comes out on the same day. Just the way it goes. I do have this month my future niece's bridal shower. So I know I have to make sure I have $80 to pay my sister back, and we are gonna get started. So I have 3 paychecks coming out, and it looks like I have it on 9/7. Oh, this is blue, it's okay. And then we're gonna have 2 paychecks out on the 21st, which is actually my sister's birthday. So I get paid, when I bring home is $11.65. This is what I get out of my paycheck and goes into my bank and comes to me with everything else taken out. This is my husband's Social Security, and then my second is the same. I'm salary, so it all works out the same. There is going to be side hustle money. I'm just not sure how much, because I had to buy like hundreds of dollars of products. So I want to make sure all those products come in, make sure I have everything that I need to create the costumes that I have orders for. And then once I know that amount, then I know above and beyond that is my pay. And that's what I pay myself back with. Okay, so our electric bill is $115. Our homeowner's insurance is $185. Internet is $60. Water we are going to up this to $74 because we did fill the pool up last month when we came back from vacation. So there's a little extra in there. I just want to make sure we'll cover it in the bank, in our bank account. My daughter's first pay Then we also have a little savings that we try to kind of stock away just in case if there's an emergency with my daughter. We do have a little extra cash. Health insurance is my husband's supplemental health insurance. That's $122. Car insurance is $198. Hey, if you're looking for car insurance, you should try Geico. I mean, we've done so much better using Geico. And we have 3 people on our plan. 3 people, 3 cars. Tolls, oh boy, yes, that was expensive. We decided that, that was traveling back and forth to my daughter, driving back and forth to South Carolina for school and coming home. Then she had to go back to school, and then she moved out of her apartment. She had to come back home. Then I moved her back in. So that's a lot of driving. Is it 600 miles? I think it's 630 miles. It's something like that, 629 miles from home to there to school. So driving back and forth, man, she got hit with a lot of tolls, and one of those was really expensive. She thinks she went into, like, you know how they have like high occupancy lanes? Well, then there's a high occupancy, or not a high occupancy, it's like an express lane that you pay for. And she got hit hard with that one. That was $25. I said, don't you ever go in that lane again. So our subscriptions have also changed. That got bumped up because I do pay for Better Me, and I'm going to be paying for Canva. No, Canva is going to be under yearly memberships, but that's Better Me. That's like a health program, and it, you know, exercise. Have I used it yet? We won't talk about that. T-Mobile is our cell phones for $152. My daughter's second pay for the month because she gets paid every time I get paid. And then natural gas is $159. We're going to add these up and get a nice total. So our new total is going to be 1697. Okay. All right, and then we take this total. Oh, we didn't even add up our income. I'm like way off today. Let me just make sure this is all in frame. Yep, because the candle's kind of in my way, so I need to move it over a little bit. There we go. Let's add that up. 1989 and 1165 is 4319. No raises for me until next year, and not sure if Social Security is going to be raised, so that's a couple months away. All right, so 4319 minus 1697 is 2622. Something I also want to mention, excuse me, is your budget is ever changing. Just because you lay down numbers does not mean that every month you have to stick to those numbers, because our life changes, our expenses change, and we have to adjust. This is why we do this monthly. Some people do it weekly. Your amounts will change. If you feel it's too tight, then loosen it up a little. Or if it's too loose, you tighten it up a little bit. If, you know, like us, you know, we had the pool, so we knew that one month that there's going to be more money because we had to fill the pool up in order to get it open. So you want to be able to know. And that was something that whenever my husband talked about, oh, you really should have a budget, you got to have a budget, I always felt restricted. So I always felt like, oh God, I put that number down on paper, now I got to live to it. And it's like, no, it is so not that. And I want to tell you, if you are thinking about doing a budget, do it. Just do it. Just sit down, write it out. And yes, the initial shock of what we spend is very shocking, and it makes us like aware of what we're doing, what we're spending. So, but by doing your budget, it really just makes all that stress get taken off your shoulders, and now you know how to handle things. Hey, if there's an emergency, you see all these sinking funds? You see those savings challenges? If there is truly an emergency above and beyond what we save in our emergency account, you can pull from those accounts. It's your money. Things happen, life happens, and there are so many people in the budgeting community that I know are going through cancer, losing pets, family members having to go into the hospital. It happens. It's life. So doing your budget is such a stress-free environment. And I never thought that in my 55 years. I always thought budgets were going to be like, oh, the death of me, but it's not. So, okay, I'm rambling. Just wanted to throw that out to you because that was my experience. I actually thought, I can't do this. No, I don't want to be tied to it. I want to be able to spend when I want to spend. You can still do that, but be self-aware of where your money is going. Okay. Cash envelopes. We have myself, I get 100 a month. My hubby gets 100 a month. Groceries is going to be 400 a month. Gas is going to be 100 a month. Household is going to be 100 a month. Dining out is going to be 100 a month. And the puppy, we are just continuing to keep putting $60 away, whether he gets groomed or not. And the reason why is because if that extra money stocks up, then for the months that he doesn't get groomed, I can use it towards, like, if he has to go to the vet, and get his shots or something happens, or, well, right now he's got a little dot on his head. My daughter's like, he's got that little dot on his head. You better check it out. It's like really tiny. It's just like a little, I don't know. It's like a little growth, but it's not growing. It's just one size. Okay, so let's add this up. So another thing that has happened is that for our cash envelopes, groceries, gas, household, dining out, puppy, you used to see I had a binder. Actually, I'll show it to you. I have this binder, and this is for my husband, and we keep it downstairs. So when he's going grocery shopping or he has his spending money, I put it in here. Well, he has been complaining because we have cashback credit cards. And I really wanted to go an entire year without using our credit cards. I still use my credit card because it's just nearly impossible to buy all the things that we need for the business and, other stuff for the house with cash, because I'm usually ordering them online. So that's basically what my credit card is used for, is just online purchases. But he was using cash, except for puppy. Everything else is now going to be digital. So we are going to take, if I can find one, we're going to take our trackers, and I'm going to stick these trackers in each of these envelopes and tell him what his total is. I don't know where they all are. I had a couple of extras, so I'm going to have to get a couple of extras, mark them down, and put these totals, because I told him he can start as of September. We started budgeting in August of last year, and he was not happy with not using his credit cards. He's like, do you know how much money we're losing? I say, well, do you know how much money we were spending? So we are going to be switching to digital for our cash envelopes, and he will get his total, and each time he has a receipt, he's going to deduct it from his tracker and put the receipt in the envelope. So that should be a very simple. We tried it for a month, and it was just not working. So hopefully now, I say he has 3 different credit cards with 3 different cash awards, cash rewards. One's for like groceries, another card is for the gas, another card is just for expenses. So I said, you can do how you want. I said, but when you mark it down here, you have to tell me which credit card you're using in order to, and plus it's also on the receipt. So, but I'm trying to get him in a habit of letting me know which credit card he used, so I know to make sure to put that money in the bank at the end of the month. And then I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so we got $26.22 is our balance. We minus $960. We are down to $1662. And then we have life insurance for $10. We have MUA, our utilities, for that's for like water and sewer. Well, not water, sewer, is $30. DMV is $24. Yearly memberships we bumped up to $100 because we're paying for Canva. J rent is now, this is my daughter's rent now. Last year we paid off her car and I was like, oh, and we were paying $500 on it every month. And I was like, finally, I don't have a car payment. Well, I have a daughter payment. I mean, if you look at what my daughter spends, it's now going to be like $800 to $900 a month to support her. She is working, but right now the reason why she's getting a check every 2 weeks is because she's training. Once that training stops, she will only get a check one time a month for a small weekend, because they will only be working on the weekends because they have class still. So I'm not expecting her to pay for that. I would rather her, she's already taken her check, her next check, and she's already broken it up and decided how to split it up into all of her monthly savings like we showed you in another video. And she's already done that. So I am proud of her. We figured out she had her boyfriend coming this weekend. They were going away to some, the Panthers stadium for some kind of, I don't know, game of some sort. I don't know what it is. It's a surprise to him. But I mean, they're going this weekend. They won't see this video, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so that was J rent is $400. That's what we think we're gonna have to pay for her extra utilities and her extra rent on top of her loan. Car maintenance, we're still putting $200 away because my car still needs a timing belt. Her car had a drivetrain, so we didn't have to do that, but she got tires and she got her oil changed, and yeah, so we just took care of her stuff. Okay, 804, whoops, 804 from, no, minus 804 is 858. I'm going to skip down to debt because I'm going to take debt out first. We pay an extra loan payment every month, and that's $237. So minus 237 gives us 621. 621. So 20 of this, no, 60. Ugh. Okay, because we're working our 2 months ahead, because these bills, even though this is September, I already deposited my September bills. This is for October. Actually, we'll just put it October. We are working on our 2 month ahead, and that's 3 paychecks, $20 each is $60. So we're gonna go minus 20, no, yeah, 40, 60, there we go. And then the rest will go to savings challenges. It's kind of sad because normally it's like $900. Let's see, what was last month? Yeah, $900. So that's because of my daughter's rent. So we're putting less in our challenges and helping out my daughter live. So 60 plus 561 is the 621. Minus that from 858 should be the 237. 237 and 237 is 0. So we're going to go down here to the bottom and put in all of our totals. So we have 43.19. Our bills came to 16.97. Our cash envelopes is 960. Sinking funds is 804. Savings challenges is going to be 621, and debt is going to be 237. Alrighty, so 43.19 minus 16.97 minus 960, 804, 621 is 237, and that is how you work your zero-based budget. Okay, awesome, and that's it. See how easy that was? Because once you get started, it goes quick because you're just doing basically the same thing every month, except for some tweaks here and there. You know, it's your money. You got to move it around. Alrighty. So that takes care of September's monthly bill. The next video is going to be on my very first paycheck, which comes out on September 7th, which is Thursday this coming week. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you, everybody. Bye.